Baxter. Didn't even recognize you. All I saw was somebody beating up on a little jock.
You sure pack a mean punch, Hoss.
What was you doing picking on that little fella?
Know what that little varmint's up to?
Ain't no telling. What's he done now?
He's stealing Ponderosa lumber. Not the felled trees, mind you. The cut lumber.
Oh, no, you don't. Come here. Get over here and fess it.
It was only taking me enough to build me a little bit of a corral.
I don't reckon you could really blame a man for trying to fix his place up, could you?
Wait till your pa hears what Jock's done. We'll see whether he gets the blame or not.
I was going to pay him back just as soon as I got me some money. Honest, Hoss.
I'll tell you what, Baxter. I'll take full responsibility for all this.
If that's the way you want it, Hoss. Me, I'm just a hired hand.
Baxter, you keep this under your hat, you hear?
Hoss, I sure can't tell you how much I appreciate this.
It's all right, Jock. Glad to see you sort of fixing the old place up.
Oh, yeah, I work at it all the time. Hoss, how was it you told me these post holes ought to be dug? Hoss, you sure dig pretty.
Hey, Jock, you that tired? Yes, sir, I'll tell you, Jock. Keep this up and you're gonna have a real nice place.
I'm doing it all on Sally's account.
Yeah, hiya, Sally.
Oh, the heat bothers her. You know how they are when they get this way.
Yeah, when's her time?
Close as I can reckon, about 3 weeks come Tuesday. Oh, here she comes now. Ain't she the sweetest thing ever? I can't hardly wait to see that little colt of hers.
Yeah, from her looks, he ain't gonna be long coming, neither. You better get that corral fixed. Where's him post?
In the barn. With them awful heavy boards, Hoss. Yes, sir. This time next year, I'll be racing Sally, training her little colt. Ought to make myself a regular fortune.
Yeah, it's a long time till next year, though, Jock. What are you gonna be doing in the meantime?
Oh, odd jobs here and there. You know me, Hoss. One thing I ain't afraid of is work. You know that, don't you?
Oh, yeah, Jock. I know that all right.
Of course, I probably could borrow against my winnings. Or I could even sell a piece of Sally. If I wanted to do a friend a favor.
Yeah, hey, listen, Jock, you got any paint?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I got some left over from last year when I was going to touch up the house. Of course, I got so busy, I never did get around to it, though.
Yeah, well, listen, I think you ought to put a little paint over this fresh lumber before Paul gets a close look at it.
Yeah.
Hey, his horse's hat.
Hoss!
Morning, Mr. Cartwright.
Good morning.
I can't let him get close to this lumber. Coming, Paul.
So this is where you've been all day.
Mr. Hoss, I fix good dinner. All get cold. Look, every place for you.
I was just here helping old Jock.
Yeah, so I see.
Poor little feller's got so much to do, I don't reckon he'll ever get it done.
Yeah. Well, you're not forgetting I'm racing Raven against Gatling in town today, are you?
Oh, no, Joe. I ain't forgetting. I was just trying to be neighborly. You fellers go on in, and I'll try to get there. Best of luck to you, Joe. Go on. I'll try to get in if I can.
Jock? Oh, Jock.
Howdy, Miss Henry. You sure look spry today.
Nice of you to say so, Hoss. Jock's taking bets I come in ahead of Sally.
You betting?
No, I was just spoofing.
Jock, you were going to take 6 head of cattle into town and pay the taxes.
I clean forgot.
Jock, you better do that.
You bet I better. I won't be going long. Bye.
Oh, Jock, if they fetch a good price, will you buy me something?
Why, sure, honey. Anything you want.
Just the goods to make me a new sunbonnet. Sun's beginning to irk me, too.
You know what I'll do? I'll buy you one already made up.
Oh, Jock, that's real sweet of you.
Maybe she'll give me 3 sons someday, like you and Adam and little Joe. Well, guess I better rustle my livestock. Maybe I can get to town and watch little Joe win that race.
Long horse in lead.
Come on, Raven! Come on, Raven!
Dan, you ought to know by now you can't beat Gatlin. What I need's a bigger hat.
Don't beat him yet, Ellery.
Not with Raven, you won't.
You know, you may need a bigger hat, but not for our money.
You'll find your cattle down at the livery stable, mister.
Thank you, friend. Thank you.
I ain't ever betting against that Gatlin again until my Sally's back in condition.
Your wife?
My mare. Mister, you mind letting me have $2? You won 120.
Now, what do you want with $2?
To buy her a sunbonnet.
Your mare?
My wife.
It's lovely, Jock. Thank you.
As soon as Sally's back in condition and can race again, I'll buy you nothing but silk.
Oh, I know you will, Jock, honey. I know you will.
Sure was a pretty bonnet you bought your wife, Jock.
Uh-huh.
What's the matter with you, anyhow? The price of them cattle wasn't no good, or what?
I lost them. Betting on Raven.
You lost them? Jock, that was your tax money.
What am I gonna do with Sally in her condition and Ellen in hers?
Dad burn it, Jock. You're gonna get a job. You're gonna go to work. That's what you're gonna do.
Ain't nobody who'd hire me.
Well, we'll just see about that.
You think maybe your pa'd give me a job?
Well, Jock, there's a lot of good places in Virginia City to get a job, and I'll go in and help you.
Hoss, I just can't lose my place to the tax collector. That's all I got to give my colt and my kid. Oh, now look at me standing. I ought to be ashamed of myself interfering with your work. You go right ahead.
Jock, you're gonna go in there and put on your best bib and tucker, and I'm gonna go home and clean up, and we're going into town. You hear that? Now, come on.